Here's how we turned this old 1950s trailer into a beautiful mobile sauna. This is the entire 9-part series summed up into one video. Check out my page if you want to see them broken down in full. Well, Nick and I are down here at the Redwood Pile. This was a barn from the 1800s that we're going to be reclaiming and turning into the siding and the interior of the sauna. Aside from the structural components of this build, the entire thing was built with reclaimed lumber that Nick and I painstakingly pulled out of this pile. All in, the build cost me just under $1,000. Being that a traditional at-home stationary sauna would have cost me about 5 to 10 times more, this was a much better option. And I may be biased, but I think the reclaimed look looks a lot cooler. One of the hardest things about this build was getting everything all plumb and level from the get-go. Once we got that figured out though, everything just went right up. This was our first sauna, and of course, some mistakes were made along the way. Turns out we didn't really need plywood and fiberglass insulation, especially on the inside. If I were to build another one of these, I would skip this step, which not only would save me time, but also a lot of money. All in all, I was really happy about the way this thing turned out. It was a ton of work, but being able to give this trailer and this lumber a new lease on life was really rewarding. And of course, at the end of it all, I ended up with a badass sauna that I could park down by the river whenever I want. Now, the build isn't 100% complete, but this about sums it up to where we are today. The tile is done, the benches are made, we're basically in the home stretch here. If you enjoyed this video and want a more in-depth breakdown of exactly how we did everything, check my page for the entire series. And as always, talk your shit below.